All right, what's up, man? So I'm doing this video for a buddy of mine. He actually just messaged me on Facebook. I'm gonna fuck up your name really bad, so I'm just gonna call you Sil because I think it's Silvestru. But I'm gonna really mess it up, and I don't want to make you upset. So the question you were asking me was, how do you get clients on a consistent basis for copywriting? I'm assuming. And I'll tell you one of the things that I did. The first thing I did is we're all connected with Colin in the Cult of Copy, and frankly, that's the number one place that launched me. I've got a few other things which I'll let you in on, but that's really the number one place that launched me because there's already a lot of high-powered people in there who are making a fuckload of money, and all you got to do is get them to respond to you. So really, I think I saw one of your ads, and it was a really good grab. I think if it was you, used like some Nazi shit, which was really kind of funny, and, and it got attention. So that's good. But whenever you're getting people to respond to you, the first thing I would suggest is if you want to get them on a consistent basis, tell them on Facebook Messenger exactly what your prices are. So, for example, like when somebody messages me saying, "Hey, I saw your ad in the Cult of Copy for fucking 3 emails or 5 emails or whatever for this price. Do you do this?" I say, "Yeah, I actually do this. Here's my prices for all my other services," and I list, sales letters, this price, VSL is this, whatever. And I list that literally as like my second or third message. And then what I do is I say, so I do these as standalone projects, but the main thing I work with is with retainer clients, and you set your own prices. But I'll say something like you can have a retainer as little as $500 to as much as $10,000 per month, depending on what you want. So let's get this first project knocked out of the way, and if that's something that would interest you, let me know. And then I just ask them, is that some shit that you'd be interested in the future? Can you possibly do that? And a lot of times I've got 2 retainer clients who pay me $5K a month. So that's it. I've been doing this. I've been writing copy for like 9 years, 10 years, but taking on clients, I've only been taking them now for maybe 7 or 8 months. So it's a big fucking deal. Like, you can make money quickly. You just want to make them get those few people that you can. Make sure you're pitching every single person who's coming into your little funnel, however you're getting them. Like I said, my way is really the Cult of Copy, and then just pitch them on a retainer as little as 500, as much as 10,000, or whatever. You can do 25,000, whatever the fuck it is. And that's what's really going to help you out. And then also, the number one thing that's helping me is at the end of every single one of my gigs, whether I give somebody a free consultation or a fucking bunch of emails or a bunch of VSLs, whatever I do for them, I ask them in return if they're happy with my work to please give me a testimonial. And that really works. Now, it sounds basic as fuck, but what I do is I get that testimonial and I blast it everywhere, and I include it in all of my ads. And it's kind of like a weird way of branding, so that when you're branding yourself, you're actually, you're branding yourself like as somebody who knows their shit, and obviously a lot of people trust because you got a bunch of testimonials. So all that stuff, it's what the testimonials and all that stuff does is going to get you referrals, and it's just like kind of like these are kind of like the basics. So I don't want to just give you the shit you already know, but I don't want to actually skip it because it's really what's done it for me. I haven't done any crazy whiz bang trick. I've literally just gotten people from the Cult of Copy message me on Facebook. I say, here are my rates. Here's I do $5,000 and $10,000 per month retainers, and we customize that based on what you want. Would that be interested? Would you be interested in that in the future, assuming we work out and we're a good fit? And you want to ask that. And if they say yes, they say yes. If they say no, then that's cool. Just do their project and keep doing per project things with them. And if it is something, then you just work out a really killer deal where you get whatever you want, 5, 10, 20, whatever $1,000 per month, and just make sure it really sweetens the pot for them, so they get a bunch of value out of it as well. So hopefully that helps. And I'm trying to think, what else can I do to help you out in regards to that? Really, that's the number one thing, because it's just getting them on thinking that they're going to be able to get on or getting them thinking in a long-term retainer basis type of thought or whatever. But also asking every single one of them for a referral at the end. So again, it's really basic sales kind of training stuff, but it's a lot of stuff. If you're consistent with it, you may not get it after 1 or 2 or 5 clients even, but if you're talking to 10 clients out of 10 of them, I'd be very surprised if you don't get at least 1 retainer client and then get some referrals. So if you're doing good work, then and you're always showing appreciation, like kind of what I always try to do is show appreciation whenever someone messages me. I say, hey, thanks so much. I really appreciate you messaging me. I know you have a lot of shit on your plate and you're really busy. So let's just dig right into it. What do you need? What can I help you with? Oh, I saw your ad on the Cult of Copy, fucking promoting sales letters. Okay, awesome. Here's my sales letter rate. Here's my other rates for other services. Would you be interested in any of these? Maybe in the future, I don't know. Okay, awesome. Well, what I also do is 2 retainer packages. One is $5,000, one is $10,000 per month. Assuming we're a great fit in the future, would either of those work with you? And then we customize something based on your needs. How many VSLs, how many emails, or whatever. And they say yes or no, and then you move on. But that's literally my process, dude. So if you have any questions, shoot me a message on Facebook, and maybe I'll just promote this on Facebook too, since you gave me permission. And we'll see what happens. All right, ciao.